Today I am going to share with you one of my secrets. It is a website that I have used to create flyers, posters, intros to my videos, and various graphics that I needed for projects. It's called PosterMyWall.com. So we're going to talk about PosterMyWall. This is their logo. Now, PosterMyWall at a glance, with over 80,000 templates and 10 million designs created since its inception in 2010, PosterMyWall is one of the leading resources in customizing online and print graphics. As I said, it started in 2010. It's a one-stop online solution for all your graphic design needs, especially if you're like me and don't have a lot of capabilities in designing, but you can play with and edit existing designs and graphics. PosterMyWall is free, but it also has a premium subscription. Obviously, free is free. The premium is $30 per quarter, and the premium plus is $90 per quarter. Breaking that down, there are some advantages to getting the premium and the premium plus, but you generally don't need it. Here is one of the posters that I made, the intro to this presentation. You'll notice because I used the free, it has a watermark at the bottom. You get a small watermark on each poster or flyer unless you're doing the video or you're using one of the premium and you're going to do it for free. Then they have a much larger watermark for your design to discourage you from using the free and to join as a subscriber. Let's look at PosterMyWall. This is the website. I am signed in as me. You see my picture up here. And we can look at my stuff. We're going to look at my stuff in just a few minutes. Right now, let's take a look to see what's available. First, we have templates, and you have different sizes and themes. And you can search over here for whatever you want. You can promote events, small business, churches, restaurants, schools, just all kinds of things. And then you can discover some other items that are out there. I've been creating flyers, posters, and introduction screens for some of my videos using PosterMyWall. This is my big secret. Now, I use only the free version. I want to emphasize that. Everything that I've been doing has been free. I have paid for, I think, 2 videos, and I'll explain what the cost of those are when you do it individually. But for the most part, I've done it all free. So let's take a look at what we might find. So if we do a search, it says here, try sale flyer, just to see what they suggest for something, just to look at it. So we do that. I press enter. There's 11,920 plus customizable design templates for sale flyer. Let's look at what some of these look like. You'll see some of them have videos in them. Some may have the camera in the corner, like here, and that means it's a video, and you can kind of see what it's doing. The videos have a much larger watermark than just the free flyers, and so I have stayed away from the videos because the watermark is quite large in the videos. They really want you to pay for those. You know, they are in business to make money. Let's go ahead and I'll show you how I worked on one of the flyers. One of the first things I want to do is to find a template to use to get the creation or get the item that I want. As I've said many times, I am not a design person. I'm not an artistic person. I want to rely on somebody who is to get me started and give me a basic flyer to work from, or what I call, what they call a template. So let's go ahead and we're going to search for a talk show. And I looked and I scanned it and I found this one. And I'm going to go ahead and open the template. And I'm going to customize it. And now you're looking at this and you're saying, well, what is it that Huey can work with here? Well, let's kind of see. I'm going to create a poster for learning Chromebooks. And obviously, this isn't either Ron or myself. I'm going to just play with this, and then I will show you the one that we're using. So the first thing I want to do is, this is somebody's picture. You can see I can move it around. And it says here, replace photo. Well, I'm going to replace the photo. I can replace it with my photos, anything from my photos, stock photos, Facebook photos, Google Drive photos, or Dropbox photos. Now, when I say my photos, these will be photos that I have uploaded to PosterMyWall. So I've got quite a few of them up there. If you're just starting, you're not going to have any. You're going to have to start uploading when you want them there. I'm going to click on My Photos, and you'll see that I have a great many here, and it loads more because I've been working with this for quite a while. But what I've done is I've created a couple of PNG files that are transparent backgrounds. I'm going to take this photograph right here. Well, let's do it with Ron's, and we're going to replace the photo, and all I do is that. Go ahead and crop it, and it's put Ron's picture here. And now I can resize that to whatever I want to fit in here. If it was an actual photo now, and then here I want to change this, and let's go ahead and put Ron Brown, and he is not a special guest. I'm just going to delete that. We don't need that. So now we've got a picture of Ron. We've got his name under him, and that looks good. So we're going to take now this picture, and we're going to replace it. And there's a picture of me, 4x3. We'll move it over a little bit. We'll crop it. And then we're going to move it back down. Well, I got to highlight the letters. Okay, and then we've got a box for special guest. I'm not a special guest, so we're going to move this down here. And we'll make it a little bit smaller. We don't want to be bigger or smaller than Ron, do we? Okay, so far so good. I don't need this. I'm not going to have this on here. And I'm not going to have this on here. So I'm going to delete those. Now what we're calling this is something different. So you'll see the words are separate from the box. So do I want that box? Yeah, maybe I do. I might have to make it bigger. But let's call this Chromebooks. And you'll see it's very big, so we're going to change the size. See how easy it is? I just go over here to the side. I can change the font. I like to leave the fonts as they are. The reason why is I'm not real good at matching fonts. And because they've already done this and it looks good, I'll use what they're having. I don't need this Ivy. It's going to be Learning Chromebooks. And we don't call it a show. We just call it Learning Chromebooks. So now I'm going to take this. And what we're going to do is here. And it's there. Now I'm going to take this. I'm not going to put ITC there. I'm going to say, join us. And we'll make that smaller. Delete. We're going to make the size smaller. And let's see, let's make that centered so it looks a little bit better. And we'll bring it up, put it in the little red box. But we're going to probably this. We're going to move it up. And we're going to eventually move this up too. But we're just going to say Thursdays, 2 p.m. Now we'll move the orange box up behind it. Go back and edit it more. I can do a lot of things. I can add more things. I can add a photo. I can add media. I can add a text. I can change the layout. I can add clip art. So let's take a look. Photo, I can add from my photos again, or any of the other items here. For medium, I can add my videos, add stock videos. Under text, I can add plain text, fancy text. So if I wanted to add text, if I click this, it creates a box that now I can go and I can change the font. And let's look at all the fonts that are available. So I could choose any of these. And let's take it just for the heck of it, just to click this. And there it is. If I wanted to change it to something else, and you see examples of what the fonts look like. So when you choose it, it's there. So if we take the Digital Dream one, it'll look like that. So you can do what you want. If you don't want it, you highlight the box, hit your delete key on your keyboard, and it goes away. Made some changes since then, so we need to save it again. We'll save it. And now I'm going to decide to download. So if I download it, it takes a few seconds. This is live, so you see how long it is. We're going to go ahead and open that, and I'm going to bring it back over here to the center, and here's what our poster looks like. Now this isn't the one we're using, but it gives you a good idea of what you can do. Now let's go take a look at PosterMyWall, and we're going to look at my stuff. I just want to show you all the posters and flyers that I have done. You can see there are a lot of them for various purposes. What I want to do is come back up. So this is the actual one that I ended up using. Having a picture is worth a lot more. People will look at it more, and having something really nice to show them and have it really stand out, you can use with PosterMyWall. Let's quickly use a template that has animation or video in it just to see what happens and how the free version looks. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a template with something for a birthday. I want to use this one, so I'm going to click, and when I click on it, I can customize it, so we're going to do that. But the first thing is what we want to do is change the name, because it's not Joe, it's Harvey. So we've got Harvey there. And let's take a look at the music and see if we want to use that. That looks like it's going to be fine. There's some animation in the background. I'm not going to change anything else. I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to go ahead and download it. When I download it, here's the basic. It's going to have a watermark. It's going to be an MP4, but it's free. If I want the HD video of it, I got to pay $15. So So let's go ahead and download the free one. It's customizing it for me. We'll speed this up and go right to it. Okay, we're going to close this, and we see down here it's in the corner. We're going to go ahead and open it. Notice the large free video created on PosterMyWall, and this is the reason I don't use the free video anyway, because the watermark is so large that it really interferes with the particular poster. It interferes with the information that's on the screen. And there you have it, PosterMyWall. I'm Huey Poplock. I hope you have enjoyed me touching on some of the highlights of PosterMyWall. Certainly there's a lot more to it, and I hope you enjoy working with the program on PosterMyWall.com.